Hello there, Namaste and blessings. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nela Ma'at, and this is the home of the Divine Mother. And so, welcome to Wisdom of the Divine Feminine. Um, these are going to be channel messages, and they're going to be collective. Yes, we're also going to be using tarot and oracle. And so, if you desire to stay, I would like to ask you to please go into your heart, yes, to set intentions, to set the intentions. That's very important. A lot of times, when we are going through desperate times and we're in hurt and pain, and yes, with this, the spiritual awakening, that we're experiencing, is very easy that sometimes we're just seeking for information and people and readings that then confirm what we want to hear. But sometimes what we want to hear is not what we need to hear. So in order for you to break free, you need to know truth. What is the truth? And so those are my intentions. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life or what to do. I don't know you. I don't know your life. But I am here setting the intentions that you receive, the comfort, the love, the information you need right here, right now, because this is all we have, my love. Okay? Please know that I love you and I respect you and I honor you and your journey here. And with all of that being said, we move forward. So I'm feeling guided to start channeling first. Okay, channeling. We are going to be using aquamarine, and we also going to use black tourmaline. Interesting pick. So what I'm feeling is we're still working, we're still moving towards harmony and balance, okay? We still are removing some heavy, some density, yes. And if you're here, I know that you are very well aware that you are the one who is clearing your family pain, their self-limiting beliefs, their behaviors, it's a programming. This is very deep, and so it's very important that you hold space for yourself. Okay, so there is this message coming from the Divine Mother that wants to tell you that you are loved, that you are seen, okay, that you're being nurtured. I'm hearing, please just allow the process. I'm hearing, yes, I know. Just I know it does hurt. I can even feel that I have a little cry in my throat chakra and I feel sentimental. I even feel the energy of there's nostalgia. And so I'm seeing a person that's just looking back, and there's this air of nostalgia, so fear and pain of disappointment, big time here. And so what the Spirit is showing me and what is making me feel is that, that I feel sadness. There is sadness. There is no nostalgia for the things that did not work out in the past. There is this energy of also, I have to say, for some of you, recognizing that you have not showed up maybe, in the past correctly, right? We maybe did not show up properly in the past. And so that creates a little bit of guilt. And so I'm just making you aware, and I want you to follow these channel messages and to find this energy within you, if resonates, and to be very honest. The key here with these channel messages, yes, is that you can create a space where we can then going to the roots of what is truly happening within you, so that you can start taking the steps to do the transmutation, yes, the release of the trauma within. Then that's where we go into integration. And after integration, we then move forward, because that's where we start to create change and we bring harmony. I'm even feeling like moving the energy. And just I would like to share that if you're new here, I do quantum healing and shamanic healing. And so as you are here, I'm also setting the intention that you are receiving this healing and activation. So this is about removing a lot from the solar plexus, right? There's still a little pain of for some people of there's some resentment, because maybe I have give, I have sacrifice, I've only I know, that's what I'm hearing. Only I know the things that I have been doing to maybe please others, the things I have sacrificed in order to then manifest this. And so there's this pain of, and there's anger underneath, because maybe sometimes we acted out of balance, and I feel that a lot of us are healing the healer wound, the spiritual wound of self-sacrifice, of being self-sacrificial, and the imbalances, yes. Because I have to say that, let me just sit with this before I say it, yes. It seems to me that this is very intense, this energy, because this is about taking accountability and going into the root of our intentions and the things we do. But I'm seeing and I'm hearing longing. There is this womb, there's longing, right? Longing for, what is it that we're longing for? What is it that you are longing for? And then if we find this pain, this hurt, we understand it. Why is it that I feel that there's something that I'm longing that then move me into searching? Now I obtain things, but then I still feel that there's an empty space. And so asking ourselves, do I feel pain, hurt of being someone self-sacrificial? Can I find that place of this aspect of this part of me that is longing for something, that there isn't deep pain? Because when we have that big wound of longing, and I'm very well aware on how to work with this, okay? It's important, you have to go there. You have to find that aspect, and you have to go there and understand it and listen to it and grieve and sit with it. So it does require, it requires lots of self-honesty, raw honesty, okay? Because what we want to make sure is that when we are doing things, we are doing it because they are heartfelt decisions, and not because I feel forced, or not because in the unconscious, I'm trying to, what I have to say is, I guess the spirit is saying, say it. Giving and taking is not the same to giving and receiving. And a lot of times we can say, oh, I've been giving, I've been helping you, I've been doing all these things, and I've been giving. But then, right? Then what happens when there's no flow, when there's no reciprocity? And then, are you angry? Do you feel resentment? Do you feel that there's unfairness? Right? So we have to recognize, are we truly giving from our abundance, from a cup that is abundant and is in overflow? Or are we giving from a place where we're still longing and there still are empty spaces within us that we're still trying to work through? Yes, there is this big programming when it comes to understanding the balance of giving and receiving, because the part of us, the ego, that works with certain aspects of ourselves that have been programmed, can have us act out of a place where we convince ourselves or we believe that we're meant to be giving, and then behind what we're doing there is also wanting to take something. Or maybe I give you this and I do this for you, and I have an unconscious expectation that maybe, you're going to give it back to me in some kind of way. And so what happens when things don't go the way we expected it, consciously or unconsciously? There is disappointment. We feel betrayed. We feel used. I abused. Then you start to talk, I did this for you and I gave you that and I put you there and it is because of me that you are there, and I shared this with you and I gave it to you and I show up here. You see, this is not giving and receiving, because consciously or unconsciously we're keeping tabs, and so we're not truly giving for the sake of giving. We are giving to take something. And sometimes even the taking is because I want to make myself feel worthy, valuable. Because maybe deep within my unconscious, I don't feel good enough. And so I'm doing things for people, trying to get something back. There is in the moment, there is instant gratification. We even lose our boundaries. Do you see? This is deep to understand this. I see it very clearly because I've been working through this for many freaking years. And one of my gifts, as you see, is I work with the unconscious. The great grandmother that we were dreams, she came to me and she took me to the underworld and to the unconscious. And it does require a level of self-mastery. Now, I don't know you. I don't know your life. I'm not speaking for anyone here. I'm just sharing because if you're here, I really want you to feel my words, not just to listen, to truly feel what is being shared, because truth can be felt. And I know that you are here. You are learning about discernment. You are learning to trust your intuition. Your psychic abilities are being awakened and heightened. And so I'm feeling that I have to share this with you because I'm here to trigger you into the best version of yourself. Okay? I don't want to keep you hooked on me. I want you to fly. Amazing. Now, those were the channel messages. Now we're going to use some tools. And we continue. Thank you. You made it here. This is letting me know that you are doing the work. This is letting me know that you are a true seeker. This is letting me know that you are here for the right reasons, because not everybody is ready to listen to all of this, because we're talking about the higher worlds, we're talking about a tree of life, we're talking about truth, we're talking about those who are doing the work. I cannot just, it's easy to go into other channels and you're just going to hear what you want to hear, that everything's okay, blah, 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 and manifestation and all of that. Here, this is the home of the divine feminine, the mother. The mother loves you and she is going to reveal to you. A loving mother will say, my love, this is not working. This is it. Walk in integrity, walk in faith, walk in truth. We have caretaker of the lost, wont. respite, assistance, and memory. And this is the energy I'm channeling. This is the spirit I'm channeling. Caretaker of the lost. This is the energy. I feel it. It's very feminine. It's fire and water. And it's here to break things so that you can truly feel. And then truth can be grounded. This is the energy. A lot of people are experiencing lots of tower moments. And they're coming to break you. And you have to allow and you have to surrender. Look at this energy. And so, what's happening? This is assistance, is memory. It needs to open us up. It needs to destroy what has not been built in foundations of truth, what has not been shared and give from the heart. Anything that is imbalanced must go, must come into the awareness. It needs to be seen. This is the assistance. This is what's here. See all these faces here. If you guys only knew what I'm feeling right now. If I can say, this is Kali. This is Kali and Shiva coming in. This is it. It needs to be destroyed. And what I'm seeing is the schools, the Kali hangs around her waist, because those are the old identities, and those are the ego attachments, and those are the stories we carry that stop us from seeing truth and truly manifesting what we are here to do. Those are the schools of victimization, the part of us that is not giving from the sake of giving. Those are the schools of imbalances, our enemies, not anybody's. No, that's ego. I don't believe I have enemies, because I am very aware that I am not just the light. I'm also the light, the shadow. I know my darkness so well. Now here, as humans, we refer as darkness, as light and shadow and good and bad, right? But when we're talking about the whole of existence, it just is. That's Isis. That's Isis code. Isis. It is what it is. We need chaos and destruction. We need everything to be shown to us so that we can then make a conscious choice. How do I want to continue living my life? How do I continue moving forward? And this is about self-mastery, my loves. And so anyways, this is the energy, the caretaker of the lost. And so this energy is here to what? To realign people. It's here to bring, maybe we went on a little detour, and it's now time to come back here and to truly go inward and to truly ask ourselves, are we doing the things we're doing because, or maybe, sorry, not that one. What is the truth behind the things we do? What are the truth behind the things we said? What is the truth? Because it does take a level of self-mastery to truly work through the clearing. of all the stories and all the pain and all the hurt and all the illusions, and how our ego and our past experiences had create a lot, you guys. And so it does take a level of work to get there. All right, my loves, we have a run, authority, the hunt, and natural balance. This is it. You see, the feminine, the masculine. There needs to be destruction. There needs to be truths revealed. There needs to be the density, the stories, the victimization. Everything needs to come into our awareness. The anger, the suppressed anger, suppressed resentments, the programs, the programmings of victimization, of self-sacrifice, of, all that is imbalance needs to come into the surface, and it needs to trigger deep within us so that we can truly heal. Then after you are cracked open, truly hear truth. This is where we are kind of like, we're going to find ourselves undergoing a process where we're going to be confronted with very deep and intense situations that then are going to highlight what needs healing, what needs to be changed, what needs to be rewrite, what needs to be honored, and then let go. And we have to say bye-bye to the old, bye-bye to these imbalances. And then we do the work to move forward and towards balance and harmony. Yes. 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 Beautiful. Transitioning. Necessity, focus, and transition. Sharon, the ferryman. And this is what's happening. The collective is still moving through the abyss. Every time we open a door, we have to do the clearing. You don't know what's behind the door. You can say, I want to manifest this. I want to manifest that. Do you think it's just going to happen and there's nothing to do? No. Behind everything we want to manifest, there are, I'm hearing the hero's journey. We have to take on a journey in order to get there, to be there. Life is about self-mastery. We must give to the dead what belongs to the dead, meaning that we cannot manifest the new if we're still holding on to the old. All beliefs, all ways of doing, all ways of feeling, all ways of relating, all ways of communicating. Who is it that you want to be? What are you here to do? What is it that you really want to manifest? And ask yourself, well, if I want to, you want to be a guide to a person, you want to inspire people, you want to be a teacher, you want to be whatever you want to be, you need to ask yourself, do I embody these qualities? What is out of balance? Why? Because we are during times where the old system is crumbling down and the divine is here saying it's time to bring balance and harmony. And so we must balance our feminine and masculine. That's why the new leaders, if you're here, you're being asked to be a leader in some kind of way. You're asked to embody the divine virtues of the Creator. We if you're here, it's because you're here to walk your talk, and you are here to do the work. And so we can say that we embody till the test show up, and it is up to us how we want to take the test and to really ask ourselves, there's two things with this situation or these situations. I can choose to victimize myself, suffer, project the pain, the anger, and all of it, the imbalances I have deep within me, and then blame others, or I can sit with it, honor that I still are working through some suppressed stuff, find the imbalances, seek the lesson, the wisdom, and move forward from a place of deep integrity and truth. Because every single situation, everything that we experience in the outer world, it is reflecting back to us what is out of balance. And if you are feeling victimized, you have to ask yourself, have you done the healing with the aspect of you who have been living under the beliefs and stories of victimization? Because a victim will always be a victim. A person who lives in victimization will always blame others. And it will keep tabs, and it will be resentful, and there will be imbalance, period. And so here we are. This is what's happening with us, with the collective. Damn, this is beautiful. This is so powerful. I'm loving it because this is really a call for us to take accountability and responsibility for our lives. This is where, the logical, the heart, this is where we ground truth. This is where we stop fighting with anyone, because the only fight we are having is deep within. Because if we are experiencing fights in the outside, that means that you are in fight within you. We're not here to fight. We're not here to force. We are not here to prove. We are not here to be keeping, to hide. We're here to give from our hearts, and we're here to grow and experience abundance and reciprocity, and there needs to be the balance. Life, I'm gonna say, this journey is about embodiment, right? And in order for us to embody, then we're gonna be tested, because that's when you're gonna be seeing, are you embodying what you say you embody? Or do we need to still work through imbalances? You see, this is not about taking things personal. This is about revelations of truth. And if I am sharing this and you're feeling triggered, then you have to ask yourself why. Yes. All right. Now, how we're going to close this. This is beautiful. This is powerful. This is intense. You guys, okay? Feel the power. We have education, right? And we have shredding. That's it. I mean, divine feminine energy here. This is about the transformation, the metamorphosis, the process of releasing what we have outgrow as a collective level. Too, right? Micro, 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 macro, micro. It's time to let go. Education. This is what we're doing here. This is about also seeking truth. Now, we can have a lot of knowledge, but without experience, there's no wisdom. And so it's just all knowledge. Yes, I know all of these things, but at the end of the day, when we go through the test and the situation, it's time to experience what are you embodying, right? And we have authority. How are you choosing to respond to these situations is key, because it's going to show you where you at and what level. It's going to reveal truth to you. And so I'm going to say, embrace it. But I feel that I'm just going to leave it there. I just want to leave it there because that's what I'm hearing. They say it's all done. It's great. Message or messages has been delivered. But I freaking love you. And listen, we are all doing this. This is not about up and low, who's here, who's there. No. If you're taking it like that, then once again, you need to take a look at yourself because, yes, you know that. But please, 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 don't forget to smash that like button. Leave me a comment. Share this because we can help others. And yes, you're also giving back to me. And here we have the beautiful flow. Yes. And subscribe so that we can continue rocking together this journey. I love you guys. Oh my goodness, throat chakra. All right. Till I see you next time. Namaste and blessings. Peace.